Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Previously, we have completed the perfect tense, or you can say simple past. And today, we are going to study the imperfect tense. So if you know the perfect tense, if you know the simple past in Arabic, then you can do better imperfect tense also. So how it will be formed means the imperfect tense, how it will be formed. So there are 4 letters by which you can make the perfect tense into imperfect tense. You can change the perfect tense into imperfect tense, or you can say the simple past into simple present. And what are they? So they are 4 letters: alif, ta, ya, noon. So this tense is formed by prefixing one of the 4 letters, which are alif, ta, ya, noon, to the root form of simple past. As alif and noon, remember alif and noon for the first person, and ta for second and third persons, and ya for third person, as it will be illustrated in the conjugations of imperfect tense. These pronominal prefixes are termed signs of imperfect tense. So these 4 letters are the signs of indications of imperfect tense. That means if you see alif, noon, ta, ya in the beginning of the root letter perfect tense, it will be considered as a imperfect tense. It also has suffixes to denote number of the person, like for dual it will be ani at the end, and for masculine plural will be una, and for feminine plural form will be ina. So ani for dual, una for masculine plural, and ina for feminine plural. The imperfect tense expresses an action still incomplete at the time to which reference is being made. So the imperfect tense itself denotes only unfinished action. Imperfect tense denotes only imperfect action. So let's go to see the other pages where the examples as well as the conjugations of the imperfect tense are given. By reading those examples and conjugations, you will understand easily, inshallah. So these are the chapters from the grammar parts. Already it had been explained earlier. Then after, this is the weightage of marks from grammar section. It is also done earlier. Then after here, al-fi'l al-mudari', al-fi'l, the verb, al-mudari' imperfect, or simple present or present continuous, you can say. So it is imperfect. Earlier you had been taught perfect, triliteral verb. Now here, as I told you, ya will indicate the third person. So here earlier it was zaraba, zaraba. Now ya is prefixed here for third person, masculine gender. So yadribu, he beats. Yahduru, he comes. Yal'abu, he plays. Yakhluqu, he creates. Ya'kulu, he eats. Ya'budu, he worships. Yashrabu, he drinks. Yafhamu, he understands. Yaqra'u, he reads. Yasma'u, he hears. Ya'malu, he works. Yahfazu, he memorizes. So everywhere, Ain ba dal, ha dad ra, lam ain ba. So these were earlier triliteral verb, only 3 letters were there. Thereafter, ya has been prefixed everywhere. So ya is an indication of imperfect tense. Yadribu, yahduru. Everywhere you can see ya is there. Then after, al-madi, simple past. Al-mudari', al-madi, simple past means perfect tense. Al-mudari', imperfect tense. Al-madi, perfect. Al-mudari', imperfect. So everywhere triliteral verbs are there. You can see kaf, taba, dal, khalam, noon, sadra, zahara, rafa, ain. So there are 6 families of the triliteral verbs. Sometime middle of the letter will have zabar, sometime has zer, sometime has pesh. So families of or groups of 6 triliteral verbs, inshallah, will be explained in other video. Here only you have to know perfect and imperfect. Perfect and imperfect. So indication of imperfect is ya everywhere. Ya. Kataba, he wrote. Yaktubu, he is writing or he writes. Jalasa, he sat. Yajlisu, he sits. Dakhala, he entered. Yadkhulu, he enters. Zahaba, he went. Yadhabu, he is going or he goes. Nasara, he helped. Yansuru, he helps. Fataha, he opened. Yaftahu, he opens. Zahara, he appeared. Yadharu, he appears. Nazala, he descends. Yanzilu, he descended. He descends. Came down, comes. Rafa'a, he lifted. Yarfa'u, he is lifting. Raja'a, he returned. Yarji'u, he is returning. Then Sajada, he prostrated. Yasjudu, he prostrates. Kharaja, he went out. Yakhruju, he is going outside. So everywhere you have seen ya is prefixed, that is the indication of imperfect tense. Here tasriful fi'l al-mudari', conjugations of imperfect tense. Al-mufrad, singular. Al-musanna, dual. Al-jam'u, plural form. Al-ghaib, al-mudhakkar, third person masculine gender. Al-ghaib, third person. Mudhakkar, masculine. Yazhabu, yazhabani, yazhabuna. Al-ghaib, al-muannas, third person feminine. Tazhabu, tazhabani, yazhabna. Yadhabu, he goes. Yazhabani, they both go. Yazhabuna, they all go. Tazhabu, she goes. Tazhabani, they both go. Yazhabna, they all go. Al-mukhatab al-mudhakkar, second person masculine gender. Tazhabu, tazhabani, tazhabuna. You go, you both go, you all go. Or you are going, you both are going, you all are going. Al-mukhatab al-muannas, second person feminine. Tazhabina, you all women go or going. Tazhabani, you both women go. Tazhabna, you all women go or going. Then mutakallim. Mutakallim is first person, masculine and feminine, singular, dual and plural. Azhabu, I go, male and female. I am going. Nazhabu, we go, or we are going, male and female. As I told you earlier, alif and noon are the indication of imperfect tense, and which are for first person. Then ya and ta. I told you ya and ta are for the third person and second person, male and female. So yazhabu, yazhabani, yazhabuna, tazhabu, tazhabani, yazhabna, tazhabu, tazhabani, tazhabuna, tazhabina, tazhabani, tazhabana, azhabu, nazhabu. You have to memorize this one with meanings. So all these are the imperfect tense. Then after, imperfect tense have been used in a sentence. Al-ghaib, mudhakkar muannas, male and female, third person. Yasirun yaktubu, Yasir is writing. Yasir wa Ammar wa Fahd yaktubuna, jama' for plural form. Waw noon is a indication of plural form. Yasir, Ammar and Fahd are writing. Al-muannas feminine. Fatimatu taktubu, Fatima is writing. Fatimatu wa Aishatu wa Aminatu yaktubna, Fatima, Aisha and Amina are writing. Al-mudhakkar, al-muannas. Al-mukhatab means second person. Anta taktubu, you are writing. Antum taktubuna, you all are writing, masculine. Al-muannas feminine. Anti taktubina, you are writing. Antunna taktubna, you all are writing, for feminine gender. Al-mutakallim, first person, male and female. Ana, I. Aktubu, writing. I am writing, for male and female. Nahnu, we. Naktubu, writing. Nahnu naktubu, we are writing. Then after, yaftahu al-khadimu al-bab. Yaftahu, imperfect tense, al-khadim. Servant is opening the door. Taftahu al-khadimatu al-baba. The maid servant is opening the door. Anta taftahu al-baba, you are opening the door. Anti taftahina al-baba, you are opening the door. Second person, singular, feminine gender. Ana aftahu al-baba, I am opening the door, or I open the door. You can translate continuous, present continuous, and simple present also. Then after few extra pages have been given here in a written form. So, الفعل المضارع imperfect tense هو فعل يدل على حصول عمل في الزمن الحاضر أو المستقبل ولا بد أن يكون مبدوءا بحرف من أحرف المضارعة وهي الحمزة والنون والياء والتاء ألف تاء يا نون. These are the indication of imperfect tense. It is a verb which denotes the occurrence of an action in the present or future tense. Furthermore, it is necessary for the imperfect tense to have one of the following four letters prefixed to it. Alif, Noon, Ya, Ta. Example, he does or he is doing. Yaf'al. This Ya. You do or doing. Taf'alu. This Ta. I do, I am doing. Af'alu. We do or we are doing. Simple present or present continuous. Naf'alu. So here you can see Ya, Alif, Noon and Ta. Then after Al-Madhi, Al-Mudari. Only two are given. Kataba, perfect. Yaktubu, imperfect. Ya is an indication of imperfect tense. Ya, Yaktubu. Dakhala, he entered. Yadkhulu, he enters. Then after Tansuru, Tansuru, you are helping. Taftahu, you open or you help. Tanzilu, you descend. Tarfa'u, you lift. Then Tazhabina, second person feminine. Al-Mukhatab al-Muannas. All these sentences are given for the second person feminine. Tazhabina, Taktubina, Tajlisina, Tadkhulina, Tansurina, Taftahina, Tanzilina. And Tarfa'ina, you lift. For practice session, this one, only second person feminine have been used in all verbs. Then after first person masculine and feminine, more verbs are given. Azhabu, I go, I am going. Aktubu, ajlisu, I sit. Adkhulu, I enter. Ansuru, I help. Aftahu, I open. Anzilu, I descend. Arfa'u, I lift. Then here, for your exercises, identify the verbs form the following sentences. The verbs al-af'al. Okay. Yadkhulu talibu al-fasla. So yadkhulu is a verb. Answer is yadkhulu is a verb. You have to identify verbs. What is verbs? Yadkhulu is a verbs. Al-mudari, imperfect. Yadkhulu talibu al-fasla. Talib, the student, enters in the classroom. The student enters or student is entering. Ansuru at-taliba. Ansuru is a verb. I help the student. Tadkhulu at-talibatu al-fasla. The girl students entering in the classroom. Tadkhulu is a verb. Taktubna ad-darsa. Taktubna is a al-af'al verb. Yansuru al-muallim wa at-talib. Yansuru. How do you know this is verb? Because of ya. Ya is an indication of imperfect tense. So everywhere imperfect tense is being used here. Anti tadkhulina al-fasl. Tadkhulina is a imperfect tense. Al-mudari. You are entering in the classroom. So tadkhulina, second person singular feminine gender. Anta taktubu. You are writing the lesson. Taktubu is a imperfect tense. Ana I. Aktubu, write. I write the lesson. Aktubu is a imperfect tense. Yaftahu, ya is a indication of imperfect. Yaftahu al-khadimu al-baba. The servant is opening the door. Yaftahu is a fi'l, al-af'al. Anta taftahu al-baba. You open the door or you are opening the door. So taftahu is a verb. So wherever the word has been underlined here, all these are the fi'lun. Al-fi'lu, the verb, al-af'alu, the verbs. Al-fi'l, the verb, al-af'alu, the verbs. So all these are the verbs, and in the sentence have been used here and has been underlined every imperfect tense, every mudari. You can see ya, alif, ta, ya, alif, ya, ta, alif, ta. So remember, keep in your mind, 3 letters are the indications of imperfect tense. Alif, ta, ya, noon. So we have to prefix these 4 to the perfect tense, like fa'ala or dakhala. Earlier it was dakhala. Then ya has been prefixed here. And dal become sakin, and fatha of dal has been transferred here. Then yad, and medial letter harakat has been changed. It was fatha earlier, now dhamma. Then lam had zabar, fatha before, now it has been changed to dhamma. So now yadkhulu. It was nasara earlier. Alif has been prefixed here. Alif is an indication of simple present or imperfect tense. So as it has been given in a written form also, so practice this one. It will be helpful at the time of converting the imperfect tense into imperative tense and negative imperative tense. So inshallah, see you in the next video for another new lesson which can be imperative tense and negative imperative tense. Till that time, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.